Welcome to this course. 10 years ago, I worked on a large project here in Vancouver, Canada. We were using internally Oracle and SQL Server for our relational data and separately MongoDB with document databases. Basically, JSON data that we were able to query but only through JavaScript. Couchbase is the only JSON document store I know with a powerful implementation of SQL on top. Many important clients like PayPal and Verizon, Walmart and Cisco, UPS and Equifax are using Couchbase. I try to organize this course in the best possible way to teach you gradually about different features, different aspects of SQL++. I'll generate a lot of JSON objects and arrays on the fly to keep you rather focused on the functionality and better help you learn important concepts. I'll start with some fundamentals about the JSON format with nothing stored in Couchbase yet. We'll then review most, if not all, built-in Scalar and JSON functions with data generated on the fly. I'll end most of the lectures with one summary slide. The section about filtering array data will give you a first look at the real excitement of SQL++. We'll dive deep then into persisting JSON data in Couchbase with two different sections, one focused on storing and updating JSON documents, the other focused on changing nesting objects and arrays. Grouping and joining data are two of my favorite sections in this course. Learn about nesting and unnesting arrays, joining collections and JSON fragments, performing array aggregations without flattening the array elements first. The reused functionality section will talk about subqueries and CTEs, common table expressions, prepared queries, and user-defined functions. And finally, the query optimization chapter will cover indexing and other little things that will help you get your queries to run faster. Try to go through all the sections sequentially, one after the other, or jump up directly to those with more exciting stuff, if not patient enough. If you want to tag along my live experiments to practice yourself with my code, listen to the two important lectures that follow about creating a free Couchbase trial account and installing the free Couchbase extension in Visual Studio Code. The course is focused on SQL++, the former N1QL pronounced nickel, and nothing else. I tried on purpose to avoid SDKs and other programming languages common like tools, administration and configuration issues. I have here other important Couchbase topics that I left aside on purpose. I consider at some point, analysis services or Capella columnar, but none of them is offered as a free trial, and I expected that you wouldn't like it either. Vector search and time series, these are other specialized areas, more in the data science area than anything else. Eventing service, once again, there is no free trial for this. Yes, they implemented kind of triggers, and I expected a lot of configurations there, nothing to be programmatically challenging. Couchbase internals and administration, that's an area that I left on purpose aside, but that's a lot you can do to actually configure your cluster. And I advise you go deep to understand document stores and the NoSQL configuration of a cluster, because yeah, it's truly exciting. Couchbase security, user roles, groups, that's another area that I did not want to touch on purpose. As I mentioned before, yeah, definitely you have all sorts of other programming interfaces like REST APIs. You have command line tools, yeah, command line interfaces. Plenty of SDKs, yeah, connectors and tools in different programming languages, Python, Java, and so on. I didn't want to go there because some of you are specialized only in some specific language, and here I wanted to touch on purpose just SQL. Couchbase for mobile apps, also which with Couchbase Lite is another important area for Couchbase, but it's too specialized for developers. Good luck and let me know how it goes.